Okay, um, as you know, it's pdftovideo.ai. I just want to quickly go over this, in case you get lost, you forget something, etc. I just want to make sure that we do everything right the first time so that we don't have to redo anything at this particular point. Later on, after we get all this stuff done, uh, we're we, as in me and whoever else wants to help, is going to have to go back through again. And probably as we're teaching the subjects, we will make some changes. We will do some things to make things better. We will be under constant improvement over the next few years. Probably by the time we get things perfected, everything will change and we'll have to do, do something else again. So, okay, I had to pause it there for a second. I'm at the training center here, and it's not always as quiet as we'd like it to be. Anyway, so of course, please remember to log in. As you log in, you're able to get rid of the watermark here. I had to pause it again because the thing glitched on me. Of course, there's always something cool happening to keep us on our toes. Okay, the next thing, of course, after you turn off the watermark, log in, turn off the watermark, go to theme, and I don't even really mess with these tiles. You can if you want to, if you think it's going to make things easier for you. And in fact, right now, we are just doing one basic template, and the template that we're doing isn't really even all that strict. But later on, like maybe math, we will do blue, with some a different color lettering because this is, as you can see here, this is really kind of boring. It's not really very engaging. But anyways, we can change things up. Maybe science will do green. Maybe social studies will do, you know, a darker color, etc. Maybe. But for right now, just to get things done, just click on the custom tab, click on the title color. Title color right now I'm doing black. Just drag it down into the corner. It doesn't matter what this lettering is as long as it's a black color. Okay. And then body color. This is the body. Obviously, it's the font, body font, and just make it not the really bright red, but down here somewhere. And then for the background color, we want it to be white as possible. So just drag it up into the corner as far as you can. And it doesn't have to be like all the F's like this. You don't have to worry about that. As long as it is a white or white-ish background, that's all we need to worry about. And then for the brand, don't forget to click on brand. We want to make sure that our logo is on everything. So make sure that you add the logo. We only have one logo that is authorized to be used, one logo that we're using. And this is obviously to establish our brand. When you see a McDonald's logo, you see a Nike logo, etc. You'd never have any question about what it is. And eventually, I want people to look at this logo and know that this is Sawyer Stream Academy without a doubt, right? So you just submit it. And then the next thing after theme, go to your voice. And I'm just going in order because it's just easier to do that. And then I click on English to reduce down the choices. It just makes it a little easier to pick things out because otherwise all of these will be on there. So with the English, and then because right now I am using a compelling lady, I'm using this one for this particular set, and I want to keep that voice for the whole course, for the whole grade. Okay, and then because it's first grade, second grade, third grade, fourth grade, all the way up through fifth grade, we want to do 7 to 10 minutes. Now, sometimes it's going to go over 10 minutes, but it's always going to be somewhere in there as far as what they will give us from what we upload. Now, remember, we are only uploading a lesson plan. So when we go to the lesson plans, and I'm going to go with, I think I left off here somewhere. Yeah. So, and then after this uploads, that's all I have to do. It only takes a second, and then I'm going to generate video, right? And now I'm going to pause it, and I will come back when it gets to this next part, because otherwise it's going to be too boring for you. Okay, so we're back. That was only a couple minutes. It really wasn't that long, but I didn't want to just have dead space for a couple of minutes. And as I said in our meeting the other day, sometimes these pictures aren't really the best images, but it's all we got to work with right now. I don't really change them at all right now, and the reason why is because if you delete one of these, you can't put it back. And you should have visuals, especially for children. And I know they're kind of corny looking right now, but again, this is just the foundation of what we're trying to get accomplished in very, very quickly. So right now, all I'm really trying to do is look through and make sure that there aren't any images that are that go against our core beliefs. And you know what those are without me having to go into that. Let me just check them real quick. And I don't necessarily do this all the time right now, especially because I'm so busy. And you can see that it's really taking a while to go through these. And I'm just trying to see if any of these actually come up. Most of the time now, these two images don't really come up for me very often. And then on this one, it didn't come up at all. And so, as I was also saying, is on the particular lesson plan that I uploaded, it doesn't say any of this stuff that you see here in the transcript. Hello, first graders. All it is, it's a first grade lesson plan, and it automatically pulls that out and says hello, first graders. It doesn't always do that. And sometimes the opening will be a little bit corny. If you want to change that at all, you just click on this thing over to the right, change it, and then when you finish your change, just click outside the box and it saves it. You can also change your title, Welcome to Quiz Day, because this is lesson 10 in the unit, so it's Quiz Day. You can change, or you can add more text up here if you want to, just by clicking on that other box. And then again, just click outside the box. And so that's all you have to do. And I'm going to pause again. I'm going to continue generating video, and it will take a little bit longer than the initial part did. So I'm going to pause again, and I'll come back in a minute to show you a couple more things. Okay, so it's been about 5 minutes actually, so it took a little longer than I usually like it to take, but I have no control over that, obviously. So the video has finished, and we need to download only two things. First of all, the transcript, and I usually do the transcript first because it's very fast, and then the video. You can download the cover if you want to, but we don't need it. And if we want to use different covers or different sorry, the cleaning lady is here, and she is doing her job, so it's a little bit noisy sometimes. Again, what I was saying is if we want to use different thumbnails, etc. later, we can do that, but right now that's not the important thing. The important thing is getting these two things downloaded, the transcript and the video. Depending on your download speed, it could take a few seconds to download the video. it's up to what you have going on. So I want to then drag my video and my transcript into my folder because I don't want to lose them. And then I want to change the name to be consistent with my lesson plan. So I will just paste that in there, and then I'll type transcript, and I will paste the name in here and add video. Easy peasy. And then I will upload these to the platform, okay, into our cloud. Now, the other thing that I wanted to show you here is that you don't have to always do that whole thing at the very beginning. If you just hit this back arrow key right here, everything is set for you already. All you have to do is go and upload the next video, next lesson. Good times. So as I was saying, just go and do the next, upload the next one. At least this makes it a little bit faster to get things rolling. It's just the initial setup, and then all the videos that you make that particular day will have all of the same colors. You don't have to worry about anything. Just keep uploading the outlines and producing the videos. Most of the time at this point now you're just waiting on the program to do whatever it has to do. And so what I normally do is I'll let this run and I'll do other work. And so while I'm getting videos made, I'm also doing other work, and that way I don't lose any productivity time just sitting here waiting for percentages to fill in. Okay, so that's all there is for this. Let me know if you have any questions or need any help with anything.